Yo, welcome back to Men's Grooming 101, episode 5. I appreciate you guys tuning back in. My name is Adrian. If you stick to the end of this video, you will find out why men's grooming is so important. The way I'm going to break this thing down into 3 different categories. We're going to start young, middle-aged, older-aged. And you have to understand that men's grooming is going to be important to us differently throughout different periods in our life. So that's the way we're going to break it down. So let's get into it. 15 to 25. So during that time frame, you're obviously a younger dude. And at that time, there's 3 things that makes men's grooming so important to you. The first one is routine. You're building habits that create routines. And so if you're 15 to 25, you're kind of figuring out how important routines are, at least the correct routines. So by you forming these men's grooming routines, it'll translate to other parts of your life, your school, the gym, you know, just anything to do with positivity and health is helping you kind of create those routines. So that's number 1. Number 2 is confidence. So 15 to 25, confidence is huge. That's really when you need to be building it up as much as you can to prepare you for the rest of your life. So 15 to 25, you're building confidence because you now have a men's grooming routine. You look good, you feel good, you do good. I'm sure you guys have heard that on my previous videos. It's very true though. Number 3 is girls, women. So at 15 to 25, that's usually your primary focus. So that confidence that gets instilled from the men's grooming routine will then translate to females. 25 to 35 is up next. And once again, we got 3 things that factor into making men's grooming so important. Number 1 is the health. Your overall health when you're 25 to 35 is really important to you, usually at that time. And what you formed as a youngster, as far as your men's grooming routine, you are now seeing consistent results from that. And it also have built other routines, you know, going to the gym on a consistent basis, reading, you know, just improving overall as a human being. And so that's number 1. Number 2 is going to be your career. 25 to 35, you're kind of moving up that corporate ladder, or you're building a business, or, you know, something along those lines. And so your career is important, and you want to look good and feel good, smell good. All those things kind of factor into your career and helping you have the confidence to pursue your goals and dreams. Number 3 is your identity. And career and identity kind of obviously go hand in hand. You spend a lot of time working, building businesses, whatever it is that you do. So identity is huge, because at this point, you know who you want to be. You know, you want to know what you look like, what you smell like, what kind of car you drive, all these things. You know exactly who you want to end up being once you reach your ultimate goal, and you start building yourself up. And it doesn't matter if it's from your men's grooming routine to your workout routine to, you know, whatever you're reading at the time. All those things factor in to your identity. 35 on up. So in this time frame, once again, 3 things factor in that are highly important that make men's grooming so important. Number 1 is going to be time. So your time is important. This is really when you finally figure out the importance of time. So your men's grooming routine needs to be at its peak level to save you the most time that will translate to other aspects of your life. You basically are getting time back. Number 2 is knowledge. So at this point, you have plenty of knowledge of men's grooming. You damn near perfected your routine. Now share it with others. Kind of give some back. It'll help other people as they're kind of learning their own way. 3 is youthful. So at 35 and older, you want to look as young as possible. This is the time where if you would have started that skincare routine 15, 20 years ago, your men's grooming routine was all on point, then you would be in the best possible position because you're going to be looking the youngest because you've been taking care of your skin for so long. But if you hadn't been taking care of your skin for all those years prior, this is when your skincare routine really comes in handy and becomes more important than ever. So number 3 is youthful. All right, fellas, that's it. Episode 5, Men's Grooming 101. Why is men's grooming so important? Now you know. Hopefully that helps hammer the nail home. My name's Adrian. Please don't forget, if you look good and feel good, you're gonna do good. Until next time, I'm out.